Young Samson, blessed with incredible strength, lived a carefree life, unaware of the destiny that awaited him.
O Lord, guide our son, protect him from the dangers that surely lie ahead.
Samson's parents prayed for his protection, knowing his strength made him a target.
I must have her. She will be my wife.
Samson, against his parents' wishes, was captivated by a Philistine woman. This decision would set a dangerous path.
Samson, why do you seek a wife from our enemies? There are women in our own tribe.
I want her. There is no other.
Samson's stubbornness grieved his parents, but he was set on his course. On his journey, Samson was confronted by a roaring lion. The Spirit of the Lord rushed upon him, and he tore the beast as if it were a young goat.
I will tell you a riddle. If you can solve it in 7 days of the feast, I will give you 30 linen garments and 30 changes of clothes. But if you cannot, you shall give the same to me.
Samson, confident in his own wit, wagered on a riddle none could solve.
Get the answer from him, woman, or we will burn down your father's house.
Threatened by her own people, Samson's wife succumbed to their demands.
You hate me. You only pretend to love me. You have told my people a riddle, but you have not told me.
All right, all right. From the eater came forth food, and from the strong came forth sweetness.
Wearied by her constant nagging, Samson revealed the riddle's answer, sealing his fate.
What is sweeter than honey? And what is stronger than a lion?
If you had not plowed with my heifer, you would not have solved my riddle.
Betrayed, Samson's rage ignited. He sought vengeance upon the Philistines. The Spirit of the Lord empowered Samson once more. He struck down 30 men in Ashkelon, repaying his debt with their stolen garments. Fueled by vengeance, Samson torched the Philistines' harvest, bringing famine and despair upon their land.
Samson, we must bind you. The Philistines will destroy us all.
I will surrender, but only if you swear that you yourselves will not attack me.
To save their own lives, the men of Judah betrayed Samson, binding him and delivering him to their enemies. As the Philistines jeered, Samson's bonds snapped like thread. Seizing a donkey's jawbone, he unleashed a whirlwind of fury, slaughtering 1,000 men.
With a donkey's jawbone I have made donkeys of them. With a donkey's jawbone I have killed 1,000 men. Lord, I am parched. Must I die of thirst, falling into the hands of the uncircumcised?
Hearing Samson's plea, God mercifully provided water, quenching his thirst and renewing his strength. Lust and impulsiveness led Samson to Gaza, where his enemies lay in wait. Under the cover of darkness, Samson defied his enemies once more, tearing the city gates from their foundations and carrying them miles away. In the valley of Sorek, Samson's heart was ensnared by Delilah, a woman whose beauty concealed treachery. Samson, if the Philistines attack, how could you be tied up so you could be subdued? If anyone ties me with 7 fresh thongs that have not been dried, I'll become as weak as any other man. 3 times Samson deceived Delilah, but her persistence only grew stronger. How can you say, I love you, when you won't confide in me? This is the 3rd time you have made a fool of me and haven't told me the secret of your great strength. No razor has ever been used on my head because I have been dedicated to God as a Nazirite from my mother's womb. If my head were shaved, my strength would leave me and I would become as weak as any other man. Finally, exhausted and worn down, Samson surrendered the secret of his strength. His doom was now inevitable. As Samson slumbered, Delilah betrayed him. She summoned a barber, and with each lock of hair that fell, Samson's power waned. Samson, the Philistines are upon you. Blinded and powerless, Samson was captured by his enemies. The mighty warrior had fallen. In the depths of despair, Samson was forced to grind grain like an animal. Yet, unseen by his captors, his hair began to grow once more. Our God has delivered Samson, our enemy, into our hands. The Philistines, in their arrogance, attributed their victory to their god, Dagon. They brought Samson into the temple to mock him. Put me where I can feel the pillars that support the temple so that I may lean against them. Weak and blind, Samson sought a moment of respite, a chance to lean against the pillars of the temple. Sovereign Lord, remember me. Please, God, strengthen me just once more, and let me with one blow pay back the Philistines for my 2 eyes. In his final moment, Samson turned to God, seeking forgiveness and a final surge of strength. Let me die with the Philistines. With a mighty roar, Samson channeled the power of God, collapsing the temple and avenging himself in death. He killed many more Philistines in his death than he had killed during his life. Though his life was marked by tragedy and vengeance, Samson's family honored his memory, laying him to rest in his ancestral tomb. He was my son, misguided yet chosen. Let us remember him for the strength he bore and the burdens he carried. Our tribe still speaks his name, Father. He taught us resilience even through frailty. Tell me again of the strength he possessed. Was it true? Indeed, young Saul, his strength was unmatched. But let it remind you that strength without wisdom is a troubled gift. In our hearts, he lives forever, a testament to God's will and wrath. Their voices faded with the rising sun, as Samson's legacy endured timelessly in their stories and hearts.